Are your allergies acting up?
Are you afraid to go outside?
Fear not. With our Allergy Forecaster, you can always be prepared for the week,
No matter the season. We use highly accurate scientific data freshly retrieved from the Google Maps Pollen API. This page includes dates and, most importantly, the severity level of pollen, which is displayed numerically through index and descriptively using status.
Here is where we get all of our forecast data, and this is where we use the Google API to retrieve it. And then this is the API call to get the forecasts.
But that's not all. Curious to learn more? Check out our interactive UI with this button. Here you can find specific forecast descriptions, allergy advice, and plans to watch out for.
Here's where we get the forecast data for one day. Here's where we call that in the API.
And here is also where you can find a hidden gem. Our highly qualified team of software engineers have been buzzing away and implemented a back end for symptoms, which serves as our first RESTful API CRUD.
We understand that knowing the objective severity of pollen levels simply isn't enough for the long run. What our clients would really appreciate is a way to track their symptoms and reactions for each day. Hence, we implemented a post function that users can use to save their own allergy symptoms for each day.
This is where we set the symptoms and update the database. And then here is where we post it in the API.
We created a symptoms database to store the user input and post it to insert your first symptoms of the day.
Change your mind? You can update your symptoms at any time.
Here is where we update the symptoms in the database, and here is the API call for that.
We also value our clients' opinions to the utmost regard, which is why the next main feature is the feed tab.
If you have any positive feedback for us, feel free to post a comment on our application feed.
If you have any negative feedback, feel free to delete your comment.
How are we able to do this, you ask? All thanks to our second RESTful CRUD API, of course.
Here is where we post the comments and delete them. And then this is create comments and remove comments. And then also for getting the comments, this is here, and getting the comments in our API.
And this lovely minimalistic front-end look has been possible through a mock-up created in Figma. We worked to employ accessible web development standards, which mainly relate to color contrast and alternative text.
Thank you so much. And for a limited time only, you can buy our software for the low price of $0.
And we can even throw in a bottle of free Zyrtec while supplies lasts.